Okay, seems like it's working now. But still not so good. 아직 안 자고 있는 율무는 누구지? 누구예요? 율무가 누구야? Hi, Erin. I'm very good. How have you been? Busy days? Last couple days? I was thinking of you. But anyway, we talked through the Instagram anyway. Oh, hair is really busy from work or some other stuff happen? Ooh, work project. Sounds not fun to me. Is it all done or still going on? Yeah, I hope the pandemic situation gets better too soon. Yeah. Hi, JUP. Really? Yes, I can see. Okay, I finished the other one. Oh, yeah, that was on. Because I was using the streaming program and then the internet connection, this CPU ability of the computer, something like that. The capacity is not enough for the smooth connection. So I opened just a simple live streaming. Thank you for letting me know, JUB. Now it should be fixed. working, Erin, and you practice every day more than an hour. It's really amazing how you manage your, time and your, you know, energy, physical energy. That's amazing. Wow, JUB, it's time to practice for real. A week is a little too long. You know what? It's really feel great to watching you talk about how you practiced, share your practicing progress. Because when I teach, I cannot really know my students practice or not. But you guys are so honest. And then I don't threaten you, I don't threaten you to practice or something, right? But I think, yeah, my students maybe feel pressured by me because I, push them practice. I finished editing students' video at this moment, and I'm very proud of them, all my students, really, really. But at the same time, I'm thinking, if he or she practiced regularly more than he or she has been doing, then I think could play so much better, just like before I felt really bad when I teach because I felt like that's my fault. But at this moment, I realized that I still really feel bad, but it's really up to students as well. Students, how they think about violin, how they practice, that really decide, good teacher maybe who can make students practice more. Monitoring software. Are you guys practicing? Yeah, but I try not to be too much, like being responsible. Yes, I am. I do really feel responsible, but sometimes it's really, really stressful. It's very stressful because even though whatever I do, I can do really, really anything. I do whatever, anything I can do for students. But if they don't practice, if they just keep forgetting, then come back with the bad old habits, then, it's really like, more than disappointing. It's really, I feel really frustrated at that moment. And another thing, hi, Chen, good to see you. Yeah, another thing, the way they think, how the brain works is really, really, really individual. Everyone is different. Some students, their brain works very actively, involved in the lesson very, very actively. But some students are very passive. Brain doesn't want to think. Just kind of try, but not actively trying. Because this is not just studying. This is not the taking the test and get the score or something. This is not about score. This is the playing music is not about the grade. You just saw it once and then you remember it. No, it's not about that, right? So if you learn it very, very, try to understand as much as we can, and then apply that physically onto the playing. So the more I teach, I really, really find a connection between playing music and how the brain works for learning process. No wonder why some people are good at study, some people, like multi-talented people, right? Those people, I'm sure their brain worked very, very actively. They had grades, I don't know. But I'm sure they have like winner or ranking, probably. Right? Yeah, but a lot of students think about playing the music as just learning, just studying for the test and get the score. This is just totally different way to learn. That's why even though some students are very smart and then they get good score, they are a good student at school, but not good at music. It's really, really different way to think. Really, really awake the brain. And also it's a real time. In the test, in the exam, you can pick the answer or you can write down your answer, but you can fix it. But music is real time. We allow minimum mistakes. So it's real time and they're really, really focused. That's why practice a lot, minimize the mistakes. So that's the big difference. The brain really, really needs to be awake and working very actively. Yeah, that's what I felt while I was preparing for this recital. Yeah. So as a teacher, I'm thinking about how I can teach better. It's not only about the music, it's more than violin. Yeah. So that's why it's hard. Me too, Erin. Play many mistakes. See you. A lot of meetings. Yeah, so I'm trying to be nice to my students in general, but I found out before recital, I'm very like sensitive. Before recital, yeah. I try not to, but just naturally. It's really a lot to think teaching because depend on the culture, the education system is so different, and also depends household, depends family, house, all discipline is so different. It's really hard to meet everyone's needs. Yeah, especially some parents who don't have classical music background. Some, not every parents like that, but some parents mm, doesn't have enough understanding about violin instrument, string instrument. So they think it's just like having fun, like learning, uh, like just a study, same as study. As I said, the learning, the structure, the way to think, the way to learn, the way to study, how the brain works is totally different for music and study. But if there is parents or who think learning violin is just same as studying, you play one note, oh, you got the score, think that way, it's really hard to explain. And those students, yes, is relatively less push by parents because anyway children are affected by their parents, how parents care about their works, how like in the bad word nagging, but in a good word more care. It's the beginning is the same, the way they learn and then the speed of the progress, how they learn quickly is beginning wise is similar, but because at the beginning I always focus on the building the foundation, good posture, good foundation, basic knowledge, basic music theory, right? So no gap, but the time goes like month by month, like year later, couple of years later, their gap is like this much. And I really, really want to say, if parents who want their children to learn music, especially string instrument, well, it's good to see if children is interested in the string instrument at the very beginning. So go to the like group class or online class. Beginning, yes, it's fine. But maybe just for a few months. After that, please switch to the private lesson. Even just a month or so, 2 months or so, just for fun. See if child like it or not. If seems like interested in, then switch to the private lesson right away, please. Please. It's really, really hard to fix old bad habits. It's really hard. When I teach very beginner, still hard, but it's a lot of possibility. But even students having a hard time, and then I have a hard time, both. Yes, of course, it's really, really individual. For older students and adult students, it two thing really decide. One thing is some like put down the pride on whatever they are doing in their world, even though they are like, I meet many adult students before, but a lot of adult students quit because their life is going too busy. But yeah, anyway, like even though they are successful in that field, but I realized that that adult students, when that adult student respect me, I'm younger and playing music. If they respect, then it's more open what I'm saying, and then they are more open. Because anyway, my job, my role is that explain what we are going to do, what we have to do. And then I try to explain, but adult who has like too much strong pride, I could say too much strong ego, cannot accept it, Oh, I cannot really listen. I cannot really hear what this young girl saying, talking to me. That kind of attitude is a little hard to teach. And second is a lot of patience, because adult students, they respect me. I really appreciate it. Second thing, when they understand the things when I explain, they understood quickly, right away, because they have better focus, and then they really, really try to, their brain trained work actively, unlike some young kids. So they understood this. So feels like I can do it right away because I understood. But our body, although to students' body needs more time. So that way, really, really need to try to be more sensitive physically, and then try things with patience. Lots of patience. But lack of patience sometimes. So understood it. So I can do it. So try right away, but it doesn't work. So two things, respect to teacher, and second one is a lot of patience physically. Give a lot of time for the body. That those two things, adult students can keep up with that, then I'm sure the gap is improvement is huge improvement right away. Yeah, those two things. Not everyone, but some adult students. Anyway, in the lesson, whether I want to do it or not, whatever I'm saying could be criticism, So it's really could hurt someone's, ego or something very easily. But that's my job, I just cannot be here, listen what you're doing, and then like, oh, that's good, a lot of compliments. Then that's not my job. Of course, I do that. Half of the lesson, I give the good words, but half of them, I have to suggest what they can do to play better. That's my job. I don't really care how I think adult students shouldn't care how I think about them. My job is only one thing, violin. That's only I care. That's the only thing that I care. Yeah. But anyway, for adult students, because of their job and sometimes, a lot of life changes in their life. So that's the reason it's kind of hard to keep up for longer term. But yeah. In my experience, I can explain that two things, ego and patience. Yeah, clear. I try to say very nicely. Mm. Right. So when I teach, try to give both. Yeah, like tell them what they want to hear and also suggest what can make it even better. So that's what I'm trying. But like weekly lesson, like after 6 months, after a year, not adult students. Adult students are mostly responsible. They feel bad when they don't practice enough when they think. So I don't really worry about it. But younger students, not everyone, but some. Even though seems musically talented, seems like they have, but they don't practice, keep up practicing. Once a while practice. Oh, this week I practice, but not every week. Then the gap. Other students who practice always and then focus during the lesson very well. Those students, improve like a leap. Nobody can ignore importance of practicing. Yeah. And it's been like 92 days for me to practice every day. Even though, I mean, before I was doing this motivation project, I I I didn't practice. I practice once a while. That's the reason I decided to do this project. But before this project and then after, at this moment, I feel so much different in terms of the playing. I don't know, you watched the video yesterday, recording of that pop song, like K-pop ballad. When I play it, I really didn't need to think a lot of things because intonation got better, so much feel free to play. I could enjoy more music because we call that technique, intonation and then bow much free to use because muscles are developed. Muscles has control by regular practice. But the beginning of my YouTube channel videos, that time right after I gave a birth of my baby. So during the pregnancy, I barely practiced, for a long time, my muscles kind of melted, right? Out of live stream, not so much, once a while. But once a while, maybe, yeah. But yes, so before motivation project, I had to take care of my baby, so I barely practice at all. And yeah, and after I'm doing this project, when I compare beginning and then now, intonation got so much better. I can feel it. And if I practice like this, couple of years more, I'm gonna be much, much more free, very like armed player, like I feel like soldier, strong armed player. Yeah, so I really, really feels like, no wonder why even though the young kids who are pegged by parents, practice, and they're like, lesson, focus, those kids, no wonder why they're good. They cannot be worse, if they practice like that, cannot be worse. Keep up with the lesson and practice. There's no way to be worse. I started to saying practice, and then whatever I try, but always going back, practice. That's the only way. Really, really. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep going, keep doing this project. Yeah, people expect like 100 days practicing, but for me, I'm just gonna keep doing this when till I can't. It depends. You know, the prodigy who like world class, like worldwide prodigy violinist, they just very easily to say, oh, I practice less relatively 4 or 5 hours. And then like those kids, oh, I think I practice 9 hours, sometimes 7, 8, sometimes 10, 11 hours I practice. Yeah, they just say that very easily. Very famous violinist, they say, oh, I'm the one who practiced really, really less. Maybe I'm the one who practiced the least, like 3, 4 hours. I didn't practice more than 3 or 4 hours. But my friends, that time practiced like 8, 9 hours average, I guess. Cannot be bad. Practice like that cannot be bad. And not only just one day, of course, one day practicing like that cannot be better, but they do that practice routine 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and then more than 10 years, they are pro. They are the like competition winners. That's right. But I don't know, in Korea, a lot of students study, like they are forced to study, like eat, sleep, study. And then if the kids wants to be the serious musician, then I think it's fair. Not only music, every field, successful people, the reason why they are successful, there must be the reason. Yeah, that's true. One thing is practice every day is the thing. Even though you practice small amount, like 30 minutes or 1 hour, important thing is you have to keep up with it, not only one few days or something like that. So keep practicing same habit. Yeah, and then if you feel like that's short, that means yes, that's the time. Naturally, our instinct at the beginning, oh my gosh, practicing 10 minutes was hard, right? Was very like, oh, long, like, oh, 10 minutes too long. I'm tired, But when you build a habit like 10 minutes every day, and at some point you feel like it's too little, or sometimes, oh, did I practice already 20 minutes? I've been practicing only 10 minutes, but wow, it's going more and more. Our instinct is so funny. So when I started when I just started to no, sorry, when I just switched my major to the music, after 9 years break, that time, I think I told you, I mentioned once here before live stream, I really believed the Newton's law, the acceleration. At the beginning, it's very slow, but if you do, same force onto something, same mass, then actually it's not the same. It doesn't go same, right? The speed is gonna be accelerated. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I can just do this. I can just play violin like this. Let's see 10 years and then see how I feel after 10 years. And then now 6 years. And I feel like the way I learn the music is getting faster too. When I learn even challenge pieces, sight to read the music, I feel so much easier than before. I know, Erin. Isn't it good? Don't you feel good? That means because you are keep up with your practice every day. You force yourself. Maybe at some point at the beginning, at that time? Maybe you force. There was a time that you had to force before. I want to ask. Yeah, must be have that time at the beginning. So that role, actually parents do that. Parents like force practice, practice, practice. For example, example of children, younger students. Yeah, but as soon as they get the habit, continuously practicing, it's really not hard to do more than that. Much easier. Hi, Zion. Hi, hi. Back to meeting. You're already in the. All right. You. Okay. Erin, see you. Right, my students had finals too. Now vacation, right? Last day of school for this semester. I envy you. heard some sound outside. Just checked. Key down number 3. Zion, I saw your chat. Yeah, it's really good to play some other countries' song. Yeah, so much different. It's not about like playing wise, but the way style. It's really good. Yeah. For I think it's really helping for establish own style. When I play the music, I really think how I can play this piece not like other people. Yeah, so style is good. So yeah, so I don't care listen to non-classical music a lot. Yeah. That helps playing classical music. Okay. I'm just gonna finish live stream at this moment. Good to see you all. Thank you so much staying here. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, normally I always try to turn on the live stream when I practice. But today I will practice by myself later. Okay, good to see you all. Bye-bye.